everybody? Oh my gosh, where'd the chat go? Wait, it was just there. Chat is dead. Oh no. But hello everybody. Hello Esper and Boreal and Lava and EPM Plays. Hello, hello, hello Watashi. Welcome to the stream everybody. Don't know why chat died. I gotta try to fix that really quick. Holy crap. Let me make sure everything's running smoothly. Oh, there we go. Chat is fixed. Testing. Okay, cool. Sorry for such a scuffed intro, guys. I was like running around. I was late because I went to go get food because I didn't plan my morning out very well. But the chat is all in your mind. Oh my gosh, I'm going crazy. That's funny. But hello everybody. Today we're gonna write a D&D campaign. I am so excited for this stream. I am so excited. Oh my gosh, hi Kiwi! Oh my gosh, hi! Oh my gosh, there's a celebrity in my chat. The chat is the friends we made along the way. Yeah, for real. How's everybody doing today? Everyone feeling good? Had a lovely morning or night or whatever it is for you? Here, I gotta go ahead and like promote this on the yes! Ah! You have no idea how excited I am, guys, that Kiwi's here. But okay, wait, I gotta go ahead and like promote the stream on my Instagram and everything. So let's just hold tight really quick. While I figure out some behind the scenes stuff. But yeah, I just ate some delectable food. I had like pasta. I had like a salad. There was also some broccoli soup, which that is my shit. So I really liked that, but I know that's not for everybody. But yeah, what's everyone been up to today? Today's been pretty good. I'm so glad, Kiwi. I'm so glad. Whoa. Okay, wait, I gotta lock in. Okay, when we're gonna make a story, I should have done this before stream, but again, I was running so late. I was like, ah! I'm so late! So, here we are. But let me go ahead and get this all fixed up. Feel free to chat about whatever you feel like. But yeah, what do we think about the Animal Crossing music that's playing? Can you guys hear it? Because I know last stream there was some issues with the audio, but I'm trying to stay more on top of it today. Hopefully it won't be as scuffed. Okay, let's copy this link. Oh yeah. Okay. Shoo. Sorry guys, I know this is kind of awkward, but dang. What a morning. Oh. What is this? Oh, this is about to be some intense music. I hope you guys are buckled up and ready. Lava, you said you're doing good. The day is at its end for you. Finally got some progress on that script. Oh, that's so good. I know you were talking about that yesterday. I'm so glad. It always feels good to like get something off your to-do list. This is always such a satisfying feeling. Ew, I don't want it to be green. Okay, this is better. There we go. Oh! Yes! Sorry guys, I'm getting this, thing. Okay. Okay, well, let me catch up a little bit. You're doing well. I'm so glad, Esper. Yes, Animal Crossing. Yes! The music is super chill. I'm so glad. I thought this was gonna be an intense song, but it's actually not. I lied. You have to go for another thingy. Good luck with your undisclosed thingy that I know about, but Chad doesn't get to. You'll be popping in occasionally. Well, we will be so happy to see you, Kiwi. We'll be so happy. But no rush, no pressure. There we go, there we go. You just stop by whenever works for you. Okay, not me recognizing the motif of the background music from one of the Animal Crossing and DMing song. What? Watashi says that tomorrow is the last submission day for your 10-page essay, so you're writing it while you listen to this. Good luck. Holy crap. 10 pages is crazy. That is a long essay. But I wish you luck. Okay. Let me get this link. Okay. Okay. Dang, this is taking me forever. Yeah, good luck for sure. Watashi Toffee. That is such a fun name. Okay, copy link. Also, I'm so sorry if you can hear my computer fans. She is not doing too great. She's hanging in there on her last thread. Sometimes when I set my computer down too hard, it just turns off. Like, not even too hard. I just set it down on the table, and then it doesn't work anymore, so... It's kind of crazy. She's... Oh, now we're listening to intense music. Okay. Okay. Oh! Thanks, dude. I'm still on page 4. Oh my gosh. Good luck. Dang. Okay, okay, okay. I'm back now. I'm back in present. I am here. Unique. Okay, sorry. I'm scrolling back up through the chat for the messages I missed. You said, Watashi Tavi said unique topic today. Yes, I am so excited. I love Dungeons and Dragons so much, and this has been a stream I've really been looking forward to for the past few days. I just think it would be fun to do a little story writing with you all, and yeah, I thought this is a really fun way to do it. Oh, the music's getting crazy. Oh yeah. Let's go. What a banger. Oh. Anyway. Oh, this song is so good. What? Okay, so for today's stream, I have a little like notes page figured out. There's a link in the description because I don't know. I felt like I kind of cut out their logo for the live stream for like the ratio purposes. So I just included it in the description. But it's cool because you can like write stuff and you can pull images. So I thought it'd be a great place for us to like brainstorm and that kind of stuff. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, guys. You know what? Let's just hop on over, actually, to this. Hopefully, oh no, wait. Let's not yet, actually. I have to fix the chat. Cause it's kind of scuffed right now. But it wouldn't be a Missy stream without a little bit of scuffedness, would it? Okay. Hopefully that's readable. I'm not really sure if it is or not. Let's see. Let me see if I can fix this. Okay, hopefully that's better. Yeah, hey, 4 pages is almost half. That is so true. What a good way to look at it. There we go! There we go, we got the little display figured out. It's a little basic, but I made it like an hour before the stream, so... and then Boreal says that you've never played D&D, but you've watched Critical Role, and you played a few German equivalents with your friends for a few years. Oh, you played the German equivalent for a few years. That's so cool. What is the German equivalent? Yeah, Critical Role. I've never watched that, but I've heard such good things about it. Such good things about it. but it is so much fun. Does everyone like know what D&D is or not? Because I'll explain, but I didn't want to like mansplain if everybody already knew what it was, you know what I mean? That would be kind of not great. That'd be annoying! Okay, I'm trying to make sure that everything is figured out. Audio-wise! Oh, hey, that's not too bad of a delay, for real. Okay. Okay, let me hop on over. Also, sorry if I'm slow to answer chats, because I'm going to be looking, like, at this screen here. So I'm just going to be, like, I just have the chat pulled up on my phone, so I'm sorry if I take a while. It's called The Dark Eye, and it's less high fantasy. Oh, okay. That sounds really interesting. So, like, are there still, like, dragons and stuff in it and all that kind of stuff, or not? I'll be right back. I'm opening my window. There. We love natural light. Okay. Ugh. Okay, so here's what I've got so far for what I'm thinking about. Oh yeah, look at my Grammarly. Call me out, why don't you? I don't really want this to loiter in my chat box. Okay. Story concepts. Oh wait, maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. You've played a little and understand it for the most part. The only D&D content you've consumed is Journey to the Quest. I hope to write my own rulebook for my novel and stuff eventually. Yo, that would be fire. That would be so cool. That sounds epic. There, that's better. I don't know what that is either. I really gotta educate myself on the different D&D campaigns and stuff. Okay, so little background. I am playing a campaign, or last semester at university I was playing a campaign with my friends, and then our DM sadly, rest in peace, not really, like they're not dead, but had to transfer to a different university, so we no longer can play. And we were all very sad. We were like, oh my gosh, but we really want to play, so what do we do? So I was like, okay guys, so I could do it, I guess. I'm a very new DM. Like, I've played one campaign. Like, I'm DMing one campaign with my brother, with Grunty Bister, and then with Kiwi, also as a player. So I was like, dang guys, I can try. So now I need to write the campaign, because I'm not gonna do the same story that our DM was doing. I want to like write my own story for it, just because I don't think I'd be able to do her story justice, because it was epic. It was so cool. Maybe I'll make a video about it someday. I don't really want to listen to this song. I want to listen to this. Yeah, rest of pepperonis. Yeah, for real. But yeah, anyway, so here we are. Now I need to write up a little campaign, you know? Get it figured out for everybody. Okay, so could this chat, like, not be scuffed? There. I just can't get everything to line up right. Not you guys, not like you as in the chat. I meant the chat on the screen that I am setting up. You guys aren't scuffed, ever. Okay, anyway. So what's going to happen is the campaign we are currently in, a like portal is going to open or something while the characters are sleeping. And so all of a sudden, they're gonna pop out of the portal. I love portals. And they're going to be like in this new world, and like they know who they are, they're the same characters, they have the same inventories, but they're in a completely different place. Nobody knows who they are, nobody knows what's going on. Not only that, they're going to be transported right into the middle of a battle, and my character is going to be like left behind in the other dimension, and that'll explain like why I'm not playing anymore. And then we have some new players joining us this semester, so then Oh my gosh, my train of thought. I get distracted by the music. Oh, 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 oh. But yeah. Gosh, the scatterbrain is real. What was I just saying? What was I just saying? I don't even remember. If my brain could lock in, that would be nice. Okay, well, I'll just catch up on chat. We're real, that's intriguing. Less high fantasy D&D sounds neat. Yeah, it does sound really interesting. There are dragons and magic and elves and stuff, but it's less power fantasy-ish than D&D. Oh, okay. Oh, cool. That sounds so cool. I'll have to like learn more about that and stuff. Sounds really intriguing. I'm gonna get some water really quick, but... Oh yeah, so the portal's gonna open up, and they're gonna be in the middle of a battle, and I'll explain a little bit more in just a second. So, I don't really have a ton of ideas like at all for this story, but I have one main idea, and it came to me when I was sitting in the middle of my history class, and my teacher was talking about the American Revolution, right? And so, what if it's low-key, like, based on the American Revolution? Characters got TP'd from last campaign, you were left behind, same gear, popped in the battle. Yes! Okay, yeah. Thanks, Lava. The delay is killing me, bro. And so, yeah, so they're gonna be transported in the middle of a battle, and what I'm thinking, hear me out. It might be cliche, it might be boring, but that's what, I'm here to talk to you guys, get some ideas. You could tell me like, Missy, that is the most boring story I've ever heard, and I'll be like, got it. Is there going to be a bad guy? Yes. So, I'm gonna write something out really quick, and then explain it better, because I was gonna write this before stream, but again, I went to get food, and suddenly it'd been 20 minutes, and I was running late. Oh, what is this song? Okay. Okay, so I'm thinking there's gonna be a kingdom and a king and whatnot. Ruled over the kingdom for so long. Not really a new group. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm locking in really quick. I don't think I spelled this right. I'm not a very good typer or speller, so I sincerely apologize if, like, I say something wacky. Okay, so what I'm thinking, there's going to be a kingdom and a king, right? And then this kingdom is, like, probably very strict, has lots of rules, everything like that. Is this a good... Is this a good time to mention I have no idea what happened during the American Revolution? That is so okay. So pretty much, let me give a little recap, I guess, of American history. So, during the American Revolution, it's just, like, based on, like, the very core concept, so it's okay. During the American Revolution, like, there was, like, the King of England, right, and then America was like, we don't really agree with this, and so then they wanted to be their own country, and the king was like, I think not, and so then they were, like, having battles, and, like, give us our country, let us be a country, no, and then, like, they were, like, beefing, you know, everything, and then, long series of events, skip, lots of battles, lots of dead people, really sad. It should have just happened. I don't really like war a lot, but for storytelling purposes, I think it's fine. And then, and so then America, like, started its own country, and, like, it was the colonies, and, like, had land and traveled, and, like, yeah, they, like, the Declaration of Independence, everything like that. So pretty much this is like they wanted to be their own country. The king was like, no! And so then there was like a big war and stuff. So that's kind of like the concept. Something about a tea party? Yeah. The Boston Tea Party where they were being taxed really high for stuff. So in retaliation, they dumped tea, which was one of the things that was being taxed, into the water. Just like to be rebels, I guess. Okay, so it's gonna be like that. Where like a group of citizens is like done with this king and this kingdom, and they're like, we just really want to be our own country. We have this land that's kind of far away, and we could make our own kingdom, and you won't let us. Like, yeah. I need to figure out more, like, reasoning and stuff, but I think that's what's gonna happen. And so when the players like transport into this world, they're going to be in the middle of a battle between Old Kingdom and New Kingdom. And they can, like, the players are going to get to decide, like, oh, who do they want to help in this battle? You know what I mean? Or, like, are they gonna just watch? Are they gonna figure out what's going on? And then they can kind of pick, like, which side of the war to be on, or if they want to be a middleman. And then there needs to be some big driving plot, and I haven't really decided yet. This is Tommy and music. In place of tea, they have a potion. Yeah, I bet. That's a waste of tea. Yeah. What level are the characters? That's a great question. I'm pretty sure everyone's level 2. I think everyone is pretty basic, pretty low level, so like level 2. Want to break away, start their own king for undecided reasons. Tommy, hit it! When the players... Okay, sorry guys, just gotta take notes. So, low-key, I don't really know what else to do. So if you guys have any ideas, I would love to hear them, but no pressure at all. So, I guess we need to figure out, like, the kingdom's motives, like okay. Oops, I don't know what that is. Let's just get some notes going. What if the king was a wizard? Yo, that'd be pretty fire. That'd be pretty cool. And then level 2, okay, that's good. I assume they aren't carrying any items too. Yeah, 2 OP. There's not very many that I know of. I need to check in with the players, and see like if any of them had talked to our old DM about like secret items or backstories or anything like that. One of our characters is going to be from this world, so I need to figure that out. Some kind of shadow wizard money gang? They might even love casting spells? Wait, is this a reference? Am I missing a reference? So, I'm just gonna like write down every idea and we can figure things out. Okay, and then I also have another campaign that I'm playing. I have to be careful though because like I said, Kiwi is in it, and if Kiwi comes back into the stream. But I don't want him to be too similar because I might get confused in my head while I'm playing and stuff. But yeah. The king being a wizard would be cool. Like, that would be really cool. I'm trying to think. Maybe we need to figure out like a motive, like why the new kingdom doesn't want to be a part of the old kingdom anymore. Here, wait. Okay, just some like bunch of different notes. Yes, you are missing the reference, don't worry about it. Ah, shoot. Maybe someday. Okay, so why are they going to war? Usually people go to war because of resources, over land. If it's based on the American Revolution, it's because they feel that they're being disrespected by their king. So probably stuff like that. The Minecraft villager. Look, guys, I can draw on this. This is funny. Oh shoot, that's a kind of a derpy smile. Wait. That's funny. Pig step. Okay, anyway. To-do list. This is cool. I've never used this before. Oh, and it can like attach. That's so cool. Get this out of here though. I don't actually need this. This is such a cool song. Okay. I'm trying to make this fit a little bit more. Okay, you guys have to tell me if this is still like legible. I'm just kind of trying to make it a little bit smaller so we can get more on there. Okay, cool. Maybe potential conflicts. Land. Feeling disrespected. That's not right. Disrespected. Cool. Resources? That's another reason. Let's see. These are all just ideas. They can all change, except like this primary one's probably gonna stay. Can I change the color? Yes. To be honest, the question is how complex you want to make the character motivations. It could be as simple as land, so there's a shadow that runs the world and is pitting two of its pawns against each other. Yeah, that would be really fire. Honestly, I love complex stories. The less likely my players are to figure it out, Loki, the better, in my opinion. That makes it more fun as the DM. Hello! Oh my gosh, hey guys! Hey Gibster and hello Pale Star, welcome! Hey! You wanted to give the players a choice to choose you wanted to give the players a choice to join each side, yeah? So each side should sound reasonable, at least on surface level. So true. Oh, I forgot about this, guys. I was low-key thinking, that like they both seem reasonable on surface level, but I low-key think that this new kingdom is actually kind of evil. Greetings from Alba. Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. But yeah, I was low-key thinking like this new side is the low-key kind of evil, like secretly. They both of course are going to have evil characters or evil reasonings or that kind of stuff. But yeah, just a thought. You're DMing a campaign? Awesome! I've always wanted to play a D&D campaign. Yes! I am so excited. This is my second campaign I'm DMing. I'm still pretty much a newbie, but it's been a lot of fun for my first campaign, so I'm hoping this one will be too. I really hope you get the opportunity to play sometime. That would be so cool. Maybe someday we can do like an online D&D campaign. Just notice the AMV music. Hahaha. Wait, what song was it? Pig step. Sorry, I'm just picking some music to add to queue. Yeah, so that's kind of just an idea I was having. But I agree, Boreal, they both need to seem like pretty chill on the surface. Yeah, Pigstep remix. Yes. Okay, this is probably gonna get longer, but I'll just leave it here for now. The Old Kingdom. I bet I'm a write the project. Wait. Roblox host can make for you. Like, yo, that would be so fire. Wait, that would be so cool. That would be fun. I don't know if this is allowed, like on YouTube. If you ever play, make sure that everyone on the party is on the same page when it comes to boundaries and what everyone is comfortable with, speaking from experience. Oh, shoot. Dang, I hope you didn't have a bad experience. Yeah, that's for real something important. If you ever DM or anything, always like check and see what your players are chill with and that kind of stuff. I'm sorry if you had a bad experience, but real. Also, what we got so far for the campaign. So not a ton, kind of just everything that's on the screen is what we have. It's kind of like an old kingdom, and there's like a kingdom, and then there's a group of people who want to split away from the kingdom and start their own kingdom. It's like the American Revolution, low-key. But they're really like struggling to do that or something. There's like a whole war, all that kind of stuff. And so the characters are going to get to pick like which side of the war to join or whether to stay a middleman, and that's kind of what we have right now. There needs to be some big driving conflict in everything. Oh, true. Okay. Maybe the king is just a bad leader who rules over more land than he can keep track of, and that's why people want to split. I really like this idea. Like he doesn't keep track of resources and documents. He makes promises he can't keep. And yeah, and that would make sense because like populations grow and everything. And so maybe he's just like really struggling to like keep up, especially if he comes from like a long line of really awesome rulers. The king should have a pet wartlog or wartlog for no symbolism or anything. Nothing like that. Wait, I'm so confused. Wait, what? Wait, I'll do it. Is this a reference? Seems like important step. Hopefully you'll get to campaign at uni. Yeah, I hope you get to. Think D&D, but limited races, but also race-specific classes, power systems, and of course more modern setting. Lava, that sounds like so much fun. Fingers crossed, Skipster, that's where I started too, and it was an up and down, but a lot of great memories from it. Oh, I'm glad you had some great memories and stuff though. He's more focused on his wizard life, yeah. And his wizard hobbies. He just wants to be a sorcerer. That's kind of cute. I like that. And so the people tired of his bad leadership. I really like this. This is a really great step. This is gonna be kind of covered up by chat, so let me see if I can fix it. Well, I'll just move it down here. I might have to make things a little smaller. Oh, cool, I didn't know I could do that. Not particularly a reference, it's just a pig is usually an immediate insult for a bad authority figure, but pig is boring, so warthog. I like that, I like that. We're gonna do it. That's really funny. Imagine the king is actually from a lineage of powerful mages and was a friend of the former king. That king passed on his title to the mage, but now he bit off more than he could chew. Ooh. That's really cool. Maybe a person from an inferior race is the king, and some people can't accept that. I don't know, that came up in my mind. That's a really cool idea. Okay, wait, maybe for the new kingdom. Like, that's why not everybody's just following this new king, if that makes sense. Like, this person, this leader of the new kingdom, maybe like that kind of stuff. Add enough angst to anything and people won't question it. Trust. Yes. Wait, I like this. Is there going to be an opposing ruler leading the rebellion? Yes, I think so. I think that was a good. I think that would be good balance. Okay. Wait, guys, you guys are cooking. This is really good. So maybe you're talking about the mage. Okay, wait. The king is actually from a lineage of powerful mages, and was a friend of the former king. That king passed on his title. Yes, wait. Okay, wait. It was his brother. Wait, hold up. He was a prince, right? Guys, how about this? Okay, hear me out. So he was just like a prince, but he was the younger prince. So he never really had to worry about the fact that, oh, I'm gonna be king someday. So instead he focused a lot on being magic. And so he was that king's like right-hand man, and because he was his brother, but he was like very like magic and stuff. And then the king dies. And so now, it doesn't have any heirs. So now the brother, who was just like a helper and was just magical, the prince, now has to be the king. And he doesn't know how because he never really took the time or cared about being king. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? Like a dwarf or something? That's so fair. I was thinking maybe like wait, I don't know how to say that. The cat people. Taxiby? If Kiwi was here, Kiwi could tell me how to say it. But like the like cat race. He was a prince, younger brother to the king. Yeah, whatever you're saying, Boreal Tabaxian. Yes! Thank you, bro. You just saved me. I think it should happen when they were younger. Like when they were young adults. Yes, I'm imagining a dorky kid practicing ice magic in the castle, ignoring his kingly duties. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm thinking too. Like a yellow taxi or something, I don't know. Tabaxi, that's how you say it. Thanks, guys. I was getting my letters switched up. Let me scroll back up. I feel like a good balance is having a hateable leader for the good cause, and then a sympathizable king of the wrong side. Yeah, that's a good idea too. I like that. Yeah, he isn't a bad guy, he just isn't cut out for being a leader, and somebody worse is using that to their advantage. That's really good. You guys are cooking. Ooh. I like that. Maybe, okay, here. Maybe the new leader is from like a really run down part of the kingdom and stuff. and is super like sick of it and is like, I've had enough, and is like this is it, I'm done, like that kind of thing. Maybe the mage was an adopted brother from lower strata whom the royals took in. I'll have to keep that in mind because that is really good. That's really funny. The leader of the rebellion wanted to buy the warthog as a kid, but the mage king, sorry guys, I know this is probably annoying, let me get this out of the way. But the mage king beat him to it, so he's been plotting a way to overthrow him ever since. That's really funny. One believes people create kingdoms, and the other thinks kingdom creates people. Ooh, like, one thinks that you have to have a kingdom to have a society, and then another thinks that you have to have the society to then build a kingdom, like that. Maybe the rebellion leader is actually an evil witch in disguise trying to get power over the whole world. Yo, that's tough. Here, we're gonna focus on the new kingdom for a minute because I feel like we have a great start of the old kingdom. So we could start with this. Ooh. Oh wait, really quick. If this is the story for the old kingdom, maybe there's a double agent that is the right-hand man of this king. I'm just like writing this down for future reference. Okay, anyway, gotta get this out of the way. Maybe, oh, okay, that's what you meant, Matashi? I really like that idea. That is really good. Okay. Kingdom's conflict is actually... Wait, I have to answer a very important text. Okay. So now the kingdom's conflict is over, like... Yeah, I really like this, guys. This is really good. And then, what? Okay. Maybe the rebellion leader is actually an evil witch. They're trying to take over the world. With magic? I'm not sure. Okay, with magic. Let's expand upon the witch thing. Get all holes up in here. The new rebellion leader is a child of a witch that wanted to be a royal mage. But because the adopted prince learned better magic, they had no need for them. And so they kind of went in a downward spiral and lost status. So the rebellion leader wants revenge for injustice. Also, the warthog is the final nail in the coffin. That's funny. Welcome back, Kiwi! Welcome back! Welcome back. Here, wait, I'll try to put all our notes so you can read them. We've got like a old kingdom, new kingdom kind of thing going on. I think we don't need this note anymore. I think we get the point. Here's what we have so far. Okay, so maybe the new kingdom. Let me make this a little smaller. Hopefully you guys can still read this. If not, just let me know and I'll fix it. Oh, yay. Yeah. Okay. I'll just put this right here because this was really just like a... Oh, hello? Okay, my mouse just died. This was really just like a starting point. Why do I feel like the first thing the party will attempt to do is steal a warthog? You're probably right. Also, my party likes to flirt with everybody, so they're gonna try to like get with the kings. That's what's gonna happen. That's what I would do. Get out. That's funny. Okay, I'm just trying to organize a little bit better. So, we'll just leave this in case we need to come back and have a little like... Okay, cool. Anyway, Lava, stop figuring out my whole flow. Yeah, for real, guys. Stop correctly guessing the reason I wanted to introduce a warthog. A warthog named Buttons. This story sounds similar to Owl House. I'm remembering, like, I'm trying to remember the whole plot of Owl House. You're low-key right. Let's see. Yeah, that's fair. I think it's like rudimentary, like the rudiment. Oh my gosh, never mind. I don't know how to say that. I think there's like enough different ideas. Oh my gosh. The warthog's actually a god. That is happening. That is happening. That is happening. That's happening. Okay, wait. I really like the idea that the, I really like the idea that the new kingdom ruler's in disguise. Like, they look like a handsome prince, but are actually an evil witch lady. That would be cool. That would be cool. We'll make a note. We'll make a note, because I do really, like that. I feel like we could workshop it a little bit. Okay, wait. Stealing this... Oh, stealing is so much fun in D&D because then you get to come up with such stupid lies and disguises where you roll horribly. Yeah, for real. It just adds so much to the game. Let's see. Yeah, I really like the word divinity. Buttons! Buttons, your baby, yes! I had to throw in a reference. Child of the Warthog! Let's not get too crazy here. This is gonna be like a human or a cat. Let's not take it too complicated. You stopped preparing. Oh, hello, welcome to the chat, John. John. I like your name. Welcome to the chat. You stop preparing campaigns and stories. You prepare a starting location, first objective, and a single threat or reward. That is a really great way to do it. I'm not going to say too much because I have one of my players from my other campaigns in my chat, but for that campaign, like what I do is I start with a basic like story, and then I just let things, like I let the story kind of write itself, if that makes sense. But yeah, I like start with the location they're in, enemies, loots, and like the main objective for that session of the day, if that makes sense. But I really like your strategy. It's a good way to just like let it feel natural. Okay, let's see. What if the warthog is actually some kind of demonic... Guys, let's not get too crazy! Actually some kind of demonic entity that is slowly feeding off the negativity this war is causing and intentionally got the kid and king to want to buy it. And is trying to get a new body in the final boss of the campaign. That's crazy! I don't know if I'm gonna have them fight over, like, both wanting a warthog, but the warthog will definitely come into play. Maybe the war is just a sacrifice for the witch's motivation. Interesting. You're currently DMing 2 campaigns, and at first they started as settlers arriving to a new continent with a ship, and they were trying to build a town. All I prepared was the arrival scene, but storycrafting is super fun, not gonna lie. That is such a fun way to start your campaign. That is so cool. That is fantastic. That is amazing. I really like that. That sounds like it has so much potential to like go anywhere. Kiwi said, no, you can tell me some more in advance. I don't mind. No, I'm not gonna tell you. I don't ruin it. Wait. What if, where are we at right now? Recap for the late arrivals? Yeah, let me tell you. Let me give you a little. This music's too much right now. Okay, let me give a little recap. So, what we're thinking at this point, I'm starting a new campaign because our old DM left. Wow, this music goes really hard for a recap, but okay. So a portal is going to open, and the players are going to find themselves in the middle of a battle. And this battle is going to be between an old kingdom and a group of like rebels who want to start their own kingdom. And they want to start a new kingdom. On the surface, this is how it appears. They want to start a new kingdom because the king of the like official kingdom or whatever is a really bad ruler because he was just the king's little brother. Like he was just a prince, and then his brother, the king, was killed. And so then all of a sudden he had to step into this role and he didn't prepare himself for it. So he's like a bad leader. And so all of these people are like, oh my gosh, we're tired of this. Let's just start our own kingdom. But really, there's like a secret underlying reason, and that's what we're trying to figure out right now. I hope that was a good recap. If you have any questions, just let me know. Just pitting the kingdom against itself for funsies. That would be crazy. Warhog's the secret final boss. That's crazy. I like this. I like this. Wait, okay. I'm sorry I want to turn this into Kirby. I want Eldritch Deity as the final boss. If one of the players is a warlock, I don't think they are, sadly. Maybe our new player? I'm not sure. I haven't met individually with them yet. Is also actually a warhog, so they've been manipulating the party too. If no warlock, then maybe just make them a random voice they can all hear. Ooh! I really like that. Wait. I like that a lot. I really like that. Oops. Bro, I can't type. It's because Kiwi's in the chat. I'm just kidding. Go to campaign players. Oh my gosh, I need to catch up on this chat really quick. I'm gonna speed read this. Thank you, Gibster's idea is so sick. Yeah, I really like that. Wallop, also known as. Oh my gosh, Wallop. I like that name. Oh, that's not how you spell that. Wallop, aka Wallorathian the Golden. Boss HP appears. What will be the ultimate goal of the players? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to like. That's what we need to figure out. Their motive is to steal the warhog, bro. Eating the warhog. Tough stuff. Thank you, Ollie. This low-key sounds like a Minecraft SMP, or am I crazy? Oh my gosh, you're kind of right. Players start mid-battle, scene of two armies fighting. Yes, that's the plan. Because we were playing an old campaign, and then our DM had to like transfer universities and doesn't live close anymore. So I'm taking over as the DM, and so they're going to magically wake up. They're being transported through this portal. It's gonna shoot them out right in conflict. And then it'll like force them to like either just watch and figure out what's happening or battle. So yeah. My idea for the underlying reason is that, oh my gosh, I gotta catch up so much. Okay, wait, throughout the campaign, players hear a voice talking to them. Them advice / making things worse. Lol. And it is this pig who is secretly okay. Who is secretly evil? Question mark. This song goes crazy. So I really liked that voice idea that you had, and I'm gonna say that it is the pig talking to them, the warthog. And he's like, the pig is the reason they were transported into this world. I'm just gonna write this down. You guys can tell me what you think of this idea, and then I gotta catch up on the chat. The warthog. My bad, guys. The pig's gonna be a girl, because we need some. We have a boy king, and I don't know about the ruler, but we need some diversity. Okay, she sensed their presence in another universe and pulled them into this one. Sure, just something like that, something like that. Okay, okay. Cool, 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 I love that. I really need to catch up. Good Kid from the start? I think that's the random yes. Yes! I love Good Kid, Kiwi! I love it so much. Okay, okay. Oh my gosh, I gotta catch up. Sonic, yes. Sonic music, yes. The Warthog is collectively the whole party's oh my gosh, this is getting crazy. This is getting crazy. Don't make it a random voice, but the voice of another random player? Oh. Okay, cool. Warlock is feeding on the negative emotions of the war, but the party finds it super cute, so it would be devastating to fight in the end. Dude. Okay, so here's the thing. Is the Warhog evil or nice? I'm kind of too emotionally attached to this Warhog to make it evil. I can only picture that one truffle pig Fakemon Lisa made for Wallop. Wait, I have to figure out what that is. The classic Warthog is the rebel leader Ooh, Warthog is the rebel leader stuck in wild shape. That would be cool. Maybe the players are trying to get back to the original world, so they have to go to the Wizard King, so he can make them a portal back to the world, except the castle's super highly guarded. Oh, cool. That could be really cool. Okay, wait. Well, I haven't seen a stream with a topic like this before. Oh, well, I hope it's a fun time. Yeah, I was trying to look around on YouTube to get some thumbnail ideas, and I was like, dang, more people need to stream about D&D for real. But I hope it's a good time. The Warhog is the Eldritch deity, please. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what that means. I need to Google that. Eldritch meaning. Weird, sinister, or ghostly. Oh, so it's like evil? So it's evil? What if the piggy has some sort of force controlling it that the players don't know about? So, like, it's not actually a god, but it's like the god's, like, tether to the world, like, form of communication, if that makes sense. How long is this campaign expected to last? So we actually have no idea. Like, it's my first year of university, so probably, like, a good amount of years, unless our old DM moves back, and then we'll just like wrap it up and pick up that campaign. Background music giving me some kind of vibes. Oh, but yeah. Oh my gosh, this stupid chat. I gotta fix this. It's always trying to run away off the box. What even is the definition for an Eldritch deity? Whenever people say Eldritch, they think of, like, H.P. Lovecraft's work. I don't know what that means. I'm so sorry. Chulu. I don't know what that means either. If it's long, then something funny for a few sessions becomes a regret for the rest of the campaign fast. Wait, something funny for a few sessions becomes... But the shorter the wackier is fine. So I know that this is going to be probably a longer campaign. Like, more than a few sessions. Maybe Loki, yeah. Like, Piggy is powerful, but something... or something. Sorry, guys. I'm not dyslexic, but this chat's making me feel like it. I can't read. Like, Piggy is powerful or something, but something even more powerful is controlling it. Okay, Lava. You said the Warhog is just Vecna now. Yeah, watch me just rewrite Stranger Things because the last season was horrible. Oh my gosh. Okay, name the witch Margaret. Hey, there we go. I like that. You don't know Oh, Cthulhu. Cthulhu. Oh, I've heard that name before. Hey, Joe. Hey, Jodem Reels. Welcome. No, I do not. I'm so sorry. And then, how do the players end up in the battle to begin with? So they're literally, like, teleported right into the battle. Like, in the middle of it. We gotta stop giving the pig lore. Yeah. Guys, the pig's gonna be crazy. And it's okay to leave some of the stuff open-ended. Like, if I leave the, Kyle. King Kyle. Wait, we need to write down. But giving the pig lore is so fire. Yeah, I want the pig to have some lore, but Esper, stop being a good influence. That's funny, for real. Okay, what was that name? Margaret? We'll just write down some ideas. I really like just funny names. There's a king in my other campaign with Kiwi who's named Humbert. Yo, so conformity gate is real. Yeah, for real. The pig is integral to the lore. Yeah, I think so. Giving the pig lore is so fire. Yeah, I definitely want the pig to have some lore, but also I might leave it like open-ended and write it later. That's that's something I like to do in my campaigns. Like, I like to Kiwi. I'm just gonna spoil this. I like to like have like a vague idea for the end goal, but then kind of just let the campaign write itself, if that makes sense. Because sometimes your players will say something, like one-off, and you'll be like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna steal that, and like make it the plot. Okay. We should come up with side quest or something. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I might, sorry, Kiwi's texting me. Okay. In my super long 1.5-year campaign, we had so many characters that we knew and everything, but were revealed to have so much plot relevance. Yeah, I like that idea for the pig. Like, it's just like randomly a character. And then like, oh my gosh, it's this big important character, like that kind of thing. There's a random assassin that wants that good stuff, like money, and will go at any lengths to get it. They are a neutral character that seems serious but are really funny. They will become the favorite NPC. That's funny. I don't know how to spell that word. Okay. Okay, I think we need to focus more on like the main plot though, instead of like side quests at the moment. Cause like, we really can't do anything until we have a main plot, you know? Love secret lore characters. Yes, Kiwi. So the players can run away and not engage with anything in the battle at all. Risky. We need a reason for them to engage in combat. Or at least not just bail instantly and go drink at the tavern. Yeah, that's really fair. This party, I think, will run into the conflict. But also, if they don't fight the battle, that's okay. Like, if they go to a tavern, I'll just, like, write it, you know what I mean? Like, if they go to the tavern, yeah, I totally get what you mean. So, yeah, we need to think of, like, a goal or something. But if they go to a tavern, then they'll just know that there was a battle, and so that maybe they'll ask about it, or that kind of thing, or people at the tavern will be talking about it. And then they'll learn about these different sides. But yeah, we do need, like, a driving plot, like, something, like, a reason. Some things Esper said I really liked, was that, like, that maybe they like hear rumors that the king can help them get home because he's magic, like that kind of thing. John Bork, pick up, he's calling, hang up. Low level first session players are either absolute cowards or suicidal in my experience. Yeah, that's really fair. No, good stuff in a that's crazy. That's crazy. He said, who kicked me off the podium? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so yeah, I do like this idea that Esper said. . 'Cause, Sorry, I gotta go to sleep early today. The essay killed me and I'm dying for sleep. Yes, go get your sleep, Watashi. Go get some sleep. Absolutely go get some sleep. I hope that you have a great rest and I hope that your essay went well. Let's see. Reason the cooked warthog will... No, we can't cook the warthog! The survivors of the battle arrived at the tavern, battered and broken. The enemy is one day behind them. Ah! Yeah, you can make it work. Yeah, we'll have to see, we'll have to see. Okay, I really liked that. I don't want to listen to this song. I need to, like, update my playlist. Okay, I really like that idea that the... That's a good reason for them to be interested in the plot, like, if they run away from it. We'll just put this over here. Hey. Okay. That would be hilarious. They can sense the warthog is magical and want to sacrifice it or eat it or something. Particularly want to get it but gets dragged into its plot. Bro, that would be wild. Hello, Pokeball! Welcome to the chat! You're a new D&D player, and you are currently trying to prepare for your first campaign as the DM. Do I have any tips? Oh my gosh, what a great question. Yeah, let me try to think of some. It's a fantastic question. Let me think of a good answer. So, I'm still a really new DM. I've only campaigned, like, 2 sessions of another campaign. And we have another DM in the chat too who maybe has some good tips or advice. But I think... So, first off, check with your players, like, their comfortability levels for everything. Like, boundaries and everything that they're comfortable with. Just so that nothing, you know, like, accidentally goes wrong or anything like that. Okay, so more, like, tips. Let's see. Okay, I think a big tip for me is, like, kind of like, you don't have to plan out every single detail because your characters are, like, your players, I mean, are probably not going to, like, do that anyway. Like, they probably are going to skip over some stuff. So instead, if you're comfortable with it, you can make some things up as you go. Because that's part of the fun too. And so you can start just, like, with basics. Like, what I do, I create an overall storyline, and then I like break it down for, yeah, that's a good idea. I've DM'd for 25 years, I'm 35 now. The trick is to prep only the first session and wing it. Just start and learn as you go. Yes, that's what I've been doing too, is just, like, learning as I go. But yeah, so what I do for every session, I have, like, a, like, document I fill in that I've pre-made, and on that document I put the main objective for this session. Bro, this is funny. This music. Potential enemy encounters, and I write out their stats and stuff. I make a chart for some important NPCs who maybe have a side quest or some lore or something. I write about the location. I also make maps for my players to look at if it's, like, applicable to the session. Just because it helps not only the players keep track of what's going on where they are, but me too as the DM. But yeah, I really think... Oh, another tip is, like, check in with your players before and see if you would rather have a silly campaign or, like, a serious one, if that makes sense. But I hope those helped. I hope those were some good tips. 1 second, guys. I gotta answer this message. Aww. Sorry, I'm answering a very important message really quick. eBay, what? I was trying to say what? But yeah, okay, just checking in. How's everyone doing right now? know. Let me get some yo's in chat. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Thank you so much for the tips. I'm kind of scared that I do stuff wrong, or I just don't know the answer to, oh wait, when they do stuff I didn't think of. Yeah, that's so fair. Some of my advice is like, if you do something wrong, that's okay. Because especially if you're learning too, you could just like tell them before. Like, hey guys, I'm still learning too, so if I make any mistakes, we're in this together. Like, I'm learning too, so if you make any mistakes, that's okay, I'll help you. If I make a mistake, you can help me. Like, that kind of thing, if that makes sense. But if you don't know an answer, you can always just, wow. The chat on the screen went crazy. Okay, let's see. You said the king is dead, right? What if one of the people in the rebellion is, wow, is actually the reanimated corpse by the pig? They cover their face all the time because it's heavily scarred. This will be some kind of punishment because the king or a relative has some connection to the original sealing. That's crazy! Write a book! Write a book! I'm doing good. How are you doing? I'm so glad you're doing good, Jodam. I'm also doing good. This is so much fun. You're doing fabulously excellent, Esper. I'm so glad. Okay, wait. There's some good stuff in that message, Gipster. I'm gonna write that down. In all seriousness, ask your players to tell you what they are looking for in a campaign. Combat, exploration, lots of travel or none at all, good themes, heist, escape. Yeah, that is a yes. I totally agree with that. Check in with your players and see how they're feeling and that kind of stuff. Lava, no, stop. Also, no, the pig isn't controlling the king, they're just reanimated and have memory loss. Yeah, true, thanks. I think I needed to hear this, let me know what that all. I hope it helped. I know before my first session, I was shaking in my boots. I was so scared. I learned that coming up with something works a lot better if you have input from the players. Yes, for real. He is, in fact, writing a book, I think. Also, they have Crohn's disease? What? No. Lava's correct, I'm actually writing a book. Yo! What are you writing about? Okay, let's recap and get a little bit back on track. You guys have been like huge assistants. I really appreciate this. We need to figure out, let's think about this. So far, we have a king who doesn't really know how to be a king. Okay, and so now we have a new leader who wants to start a kingdom, probably for malicious purpose, and is taking advantage of the king's weakness and inability to be a leader, and is like forming a new group out of the people who like don't like the king. So we need to figure out what the new, what the upcoming leader, oh my gosh, wait. Yeah, what the upcoming, why does the new leader want, okay, we're just gonna call him Kyle right now. Why does the new leader Kyle want to be a leader? Like, what's the malicious intent? And also the Warthog is in on all of this. But at first, the players are only going to know about the old kingdom and new kingdom. So I think we should focus in on that for a minute and stray away from the Warthog for a second. Let me catch up a little bit. What do you mean, like, limit the scope? Sorry, English isn't my first language. Kind of similar political plot of a new world trying to overthrow an old one, but the leader... Oh, okay, your book. Of the new world is trying to overthrow an old one, but the leader of the new world plot is actually from an old world. Oh my gosh, from the old world. It's not for people, blah, blah. Whoa, that sounds intense. Oh, wait. That noise means someone subscribes. Oh my gosh, Paul subscribed to the channel! Welcome! I hope you enjoy the content, and I hope you enjoyed the dancing dinosaur. This stream, 2 novelists, a veteran DM, and a newbie, to campaign writing, walk into a bar. Oh shoot, you're right. King, okay, the king was Kyle, Margaret is the, okay, got it. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Where in this pig plot is the memory stealing pigeon sidekick? What's happening, gang? I'm afraid we are losing the room. I'm afraid I'm losing the room. I'm afraid the room is getting away from me. If the player wants something pirate themed with no trap, love dancing dinosaurs. I'm so glad, Paul. Me too. Me too. Yes, good advice, John the John. Good advice. I'm gonna drink some water really quick, so I'm gonna mute, but I'll be right back. Okay. We can get, hello? Why does my mouse keep breaking? Okay, there. I think we can get rid of this one, because I think we get this now. What if everyone was an animal / J? That's funny. Nobody's ever done that idea as a D&D campaign / J. Yeah, for real. That's funny. Okay. Sorry, I'm just organizing a little bit. It helps me stay on track. Okay. Cool. Ooh. This has gone from Critical Role to Evantris real quick. Wait, what's Evantris? That's funny. Okay, so the rebellion leader wants equal rights for the shapeshifters. Oh my gosh. Shapeshifters and wild shapers, as they've been being hunted and oppressed. Whoa, that's like wicked. That ties into your animals theme. Hey, that's a really good idea. Because yeah, the new ruler really needs a motivation. You know what I mean? For being like, quote, evil, unquote. Oh, sorry, just a second, my parents texted me. Okay, cool, I'm back. I am back. How many players are there going to be in your campaign? Let me count really quick. I have... At this point in time, there are going to be 7. 7 players. Evantris is pretty much the joke campaign of all joke campaigns. Oh my gosh. That's funny. 2 novelists, a veteran DM, and a newbie to campaign writing walk into a bar. By the time they finish the prologue, the bar has gone out of business. That's funny. Whoa, this would make me so nervous with so many people. Yeah, that's fair. Like a DMing with lots of people, or how many people are gonna be in your campaign? Their space sci-fi is really awesome. Yo, that sounds like fun. Okay, anyway, I gotta write this down. Rex Maximum Real Space Cowboy? What? It's gonna be me and 3 players. That sounds like a really good group. Sounds like a good starting size. That's awesome. Was the sleeper pick for the D&D campaign online? Yo. Oh. Oh my gosh, my dad's texting me. Okay, sorry gang, I'm back now. This is a really fantastic start, guys. This is a really good start. This is amazing. You guys have been so helpful. I feel like we've gotten a lot done. I'm just trying to brainstorm a little bit more. Regrettably, it's like 2:15 a.m., so I'm gonna catch some Z's. See you later, y'all. Good luck dungeoning those dragons. I hope that you get some great sleep, Lava. Thank you so much for stopping by and for helping out. I'm really excited for this campaign. That is awesome. I hope you get some good sleep, Lava. Thanks for stopping by. So what are we cooking on right now? Yeah, great question. Fantastic question. I don't really know. I think we need to focus on the new kingdom now. We've done a lot with the old kingdom, and I think we've really got this figured out. But we need to figure this out. Oh my gosh, stop. Okay. You're currently trying to make a character for every class so you can understand it and can help the players later when they make their characters. Oh, that is a fantastic way to go about that, Pokeball. That is fantastic. It's a good way to do it. No. No. Yes, I love this song. This is such a good song. Okay, New Kingdom. I really like this idea. We need his or her evil motivation. I think also magic. New King. Tab. Also magic. Okay. It doesn't have to be a dude. I just king because that helps me think. Delta Rung song. Yes! Make this guy 6-7 jokes that everyone cringes at you. Hey, if it makes you feel better, everyone's already making those 6-7 jokes in my campaign as is. I'm with you in the dark. Yes. She wants to rule the world. That's a good one. I don't know if that's too, like, too big of a lofty goal, if that makes sense. Also, why? Why does she want to rule the world? You know what I mean? Hmm. 6-7. That's crazy. Yeah, fire song for real. Okay. I'm thinking, hold up, 1 second, guys. I'm thinking Tabaxi. This is perfect. This is Skyrim music, or yeah, Skyrim music. And if it's not the most, that's funny. Oh, who wants to rule the world? Kind of lost right now. So right now we're trying to plan for the like ruler of the uprising kingdom, if that makes sense. That's what we're trying to figure out, why they want to be a ruler and that kind of stuff. Sorry, I'm trying to get a picture of a tabaxi. Why is this so hard? Okay, there. Jeez, that took forever. No, I hate these stupid web files. Okay, we'll just take a screenshot. So are they good or bad? Yes, that's a great question. I think they're bad, but they don't think they're bad. You know what I mean? Like, no well-written, like, bad guy thinks they're a bad guy. Because they think they're doing stuff for the right reason, if that makes sense. How do I add an image? Wait, is this gonna, like, show my files? I don't really want it to do that. Sorry guys, I'm pulling up an image right now. As a visual learner, I think it'll help me. I think they were bad but pretending to be good. Yes. Yes. Fire. Holy crap. Holy crap. Holy crap, my computer's going crazy. She's gonna explode. Okay. There. Jeez, that took forever. Can I put a note on a note? There. Tabaxi! This is what I want. This is the race that I want the new ruler to be. Cool, 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 cool. Cool, glad I finally got that to work. That took forever. Okay, she was once promised protection by the crown, only to be abandoned when her village burned. She either wants to revenge or legit be a better leader. Ooh, that's a good idea. And that could be an example of the king not being able to uphold his promises. And so she was like, boy. I don't know how to spell this word. Tragedy. Tragedy. There. Following her tragedy that started her evil arc. Arc. There. Okay. What if the old king is part of a pact with the pig? Oh my gosh, we're back to the warthog. That can continue to feed on war as long as it's contained to the royal family and to the kingdom, making it a doomed structure almost. Oh. Like a cancer that is meant to rot contained in walls, so the rest of the world is not consumed, and the mage somehow disrupted that. So the mage... What mage? Like the king? Like Kyle? Kyle or Margaret? Or she served faithfully in the army until the king used her unit as an expendable bait, and she was the only survivor. Oh. Maybe she just wants power, because she's been powerless her whole life. Ooh, I really like that. maybe she started off good, right? And in her head she thinks she's good. She wants like power to help all these people, but she's actually been consumed by it, like by the greed and the want for power. I know it's like underneath the chat, I'm so sorry, but I'm kind of out of room. Here, maybe I can do this. Maybe I can make this better. I don't know if that's visually distracting or what. Okay, she loved the prince, but the prince broke her heart, and it's all a ploy to take revenge on her ex. That's really funny. That's really funny. I think that's gonna be a subplot for something for sure. Just some random ideas. Yeah, I love them. Keep them coming. That's awesome. Thank you. Here, I'm putting this in the random notes because I really like that, and that's gonna be in here somewhere. That's really funny. Let's see, okay. Yeah, goated song for real. I love this song. Like the mage not being... Wait, what? Like the mage not being by royal blood is... 2. Upholding the pact so the eldritch pig is gaining power again. Wait. I will be the pig guy. I create the lore. Bro, I create pig lore. That's crazy. We're gonna focus on not the pig right now, though. The pig will be much later in the campaign, I think. You return to number 1. Hey, there you go, there you go. I feel like that would be a good contrast to the king, who's had luxury his whole life, but is losing it because he's not a good leader. While the witch lacked power for a long time, but is getting it now. Or something with taxes. Everyone hates taxes. This is so true. The king's taxes turned her into a criminal simply for feeding the poor instead of paying them or something. Yo, that's good. I like that. Let's see. How can I like combine all of these? That's so good. Maybe like, maybe a corrupted Robin Hood. I don't know how to spell corrupted. We'll just pretend. We'll just pretend that's how you say that. Which word's confusing? The king had royal blood. He was the brother of the previous king. Oh, yes. No, he's not adopted. They were like blood brothers. I know someone in chat, I think, said something about it being adopted, but I think they'll be blood brothers. I think they'll be blood brothers, and that this king has had like a cushy life his whole life, and like has been pampered and everything, you know, and so he doesn't understand. Like, he doesn't understand that there are people suffering in his kingdom. If that makes sense. Corrupt. Yeah, no, you're right. That's how you spell it. Thanks, Pokeball. Corrupted. You are so right. Oh shoot. I do. The pig is going to be a big part of the lore. I just don't know how yet. She sends her presents in another universe. Pull them into this one. Should the pig be evil, or should the pig be good? Cause like, imagine if the pig was like, I chose you to save this crumbling kingdoms from war. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, and then she was declared legally dead. Oh, what? What? What happened to her? So the king could seize her land or something, so she feels like she's justified to take it all back. Oh, that's really fire. The pig is just a chill guy. She pretends to be Robin, but she's really rebuilding her wealth. Ooh. Okay, this is perfect because you know there's like servant leadership. She is not that. She is CEO leadership. I like this. I really like this. She wants to be a ruler because she was wronged in the past. And so at first you're like, yes, girl. Yes, girl boss. She's actually evil. She's actually evil. Have you heard of my granny got hit by a bazooka? No, I have not. That's crazy. She pretends to be this Robin Hood. Yes, yes, yes. I do have an interesting idea for the Eldritch Pig. Is good. Yes. Oh, for if the pig is good. Yeah, pop off, pop off. It like knows if the witch wins the blood pact. What's the blood pact? Will be upheld and the power will let rampant, so it made this pact willingly? What is it? The pig? Why am I making good ideas for a good guy pig? I want an evil pig. I'm my own worst enemy. Okay, what if since she's in disguise, no one knows it's actually her? They think it's just some new charismatic rebellion guy. Okay, 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 okay. Maybe. Let's see, let's see. The blood pact was my idea before. Oh, okay, okay. Sorry, I'm getting so lost. Everyone has so many fantastic great ideas. It's like... So, it's so easy to get confused and lost in them. Okay, just because there's so many great ones. Okay, maybe she... Okay, save any pig ideas, I think, for later. Right now we're focusing on the... Because they're not going to know about the pig for a long time. So right now we're focusing on the new kingdom, old kingdom. So now, let's take a pause. Let's think about the players. Let's not lose the room. We're going to think about the players and how this story impacts them. No, how the players are going to impact this story. So, if the players weren't in the story, right, the new Margaret, there we go, Margaret would defeat Kyle, would become a separate kingdom. Eventually, everyone would leave, with time, of course, everyone would leave Kyle's kingdom and would join Margaret's kingdom. Hence making Margaret uber powerful. She's corrupted. She's not in it for the right reasons. And then the players wouldn't even, like, affect it at all. But, since the players have been pulled into this story by the incredible pig, the incredible deity warthog, things are not going to go according to plan. So, they're going to enter in a battle. Within that battle, they can choose, like, which side? Are they going to fight? Are they just going to stand and watch? Are they going to run away and not participate at all? And, like, whatever decision they decide to make will impact how they learn about this war, right? Because, like, if the good guy, not the good guys, if Margaret's team is like, this king is horrible, blah, 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 right? And if Kyle is like, I'm just a dude who's doing my best, and they're making an uprising, and I can't get them to stop, you know, like, they're gonna be fed different perspectives, and if they just, like, go to a tavern or something and skip the battle, then they'll learn from townspeople who will have their own perspective. Will probably have both negative and positive things to say about both sides. Interesting, okay. Yeah, this is a great starting off point, guys. Right, John the John, but I have to think about, like, what will happen depending on what the players do. Does that make sense? Like, I have to think about, like, the like, outcome. Like, I have to have some sort of plan, because that's how my brain functions. Or I'll get really lost and stuff in my own story. I have to, like, plan what could happen for directions they take, if that makes sense. So I'm ready for, like, anything they do. Not just in disguise, the witch naturally sounds like Patrick Warburton? I don't know who that is. I'll have to do some research. Margaret wouldn't actually make things better for the people. She's just like Kyle, but actually nefarious. Yeah, I like that, I like that. You never plan for what your players are going to do. Wait. For what your players are going to do, that way they have actual agency. Let improv and dice decide. Yeah, that's really fair. Okay, gotcha. I hope that makes sense, like me explaining a little bit. But yeah, for real, I really want players to have, like, the ability to choose how the story goes. I just like in a choose your own adventure book, like, they kind of pick their own. Oh, who voices Kronk? That's funny. That's really funny. I love Kronk. Yeah, you're right though. The players should get to pick how the story goes. I just want to have a plan for, like, wait, oh my gosh. I'm so lost. I've talked so much today. Like, be able to continue moving the story along depending on what they've picked, if that makes sense. But, and Joe from Family Guy, bro, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Okay, gang. My brain is kind of done. It's kind of kaput. But this is a fantastic start. And I think that I'll be able to write the first session based off of all of this. So thank you guys. Oh my gosh, for the big stuff. I am so excited to plan for the big stuff I get. Oh, yeah. Gotcha, yeah. Okay, well, with that, I think I'm gonna just chat for a little bit. This was really fun. I'm so glad. I hope everyone had fun. I hope it was a good time. I'm running out of brain juice. Let's just add characters from Jujutsu, guys. That's crazy. Cheers! Yes, cheers! Thank you, everybody! You all had such amazing and fantastic ideas. It was incredible. You all are so creative. I'm so excited to, like, see what my players do with this story and how they move forward and stuff. But yeah, hey, now we got the basics figured out. That's what's important. I mean, they probably won't even meet these rulers for a while, you know, so. But yeah, good luck with the D&Ding, Missy. Thank you so much, Esper. Question, was the thumbnail based on min-maxed? I'm not sure. I kind of just made a thumbnail, like whipped one up. Min-maxed. What is that? Min-maxed. Whoa, that's cool. Like a YouTube channel? Oh, cool. Oh, I see what you mean. Same kind of like style. Yeah, I kind of. Well, I just mean like I just googled the D&D logo and then like whipped something up as fast as I could. Min maxed. That's cool. It seems like a really cool channel. I like your cat in a box. That's funny. Hope the campaign goes well. Thank you, Boreal. You all had amazing ideas. It was so fun hearing them. Gipster, you gotta write a book about an Eldritch Pig for sure, because you got lots of good ideas. Whew. Gotta do some homework. That's fair, lol. I really am gonna check that channel out. It seems really cool. You hope that the players like it. Me too, me too. I'm gonna tell them all that you guys helped me out. So they'll know. Yeah, in fact, I told some of them, I was like, you can't watch this stream. Don't watch it. You'll get so many spoilers. So hopefully they didn't watch it. But yeah, that was so much fun, everybody. Thank you so much fun. You're already writing a book and you stop coming up with good ideas. You're gonna have like 14 books being written at the same time. That'd be crazy. Hey, maybe I should write a chicken into the lore. But oh my gosh. Maybe it'll be a chicken instead of a warthog. What study are you doing? Oh, like what am I going to university for? I'm going for like something called new media. So it's like a type of art. But it's probably gonna change. Just realized that I was somehow not subbed. LOL. What? That's crazy. You've been around forever. Dang, that's like crazy. That's kind of unbelievable. That's wild. Well, welcome to the MissyDoPop community. Pulling the band hammer. Wow. It was funny seeing your live because I remembered you not posting for like a year. Well, they're gonna be, wait, I'm a little confused by the ending, but you're like Pokemon lives? Something about Pokemon lives? Yeah, I was inactive for a long time. But thank you so much for stopping by, Ollie. It was good to see you. It's been a long time, huh? Yeah, I kind of took a really long hiatus, but I'm back. Also, new YouTube video is dropping this coming Friday, so feel free to subscribe to the channel if you have not, so that you can catch that. You have to, you're DMing tomorrow, so you're gonna head off to 2212, so that is like 10:12, I think, I'm not really sure. Here in the Netherlands. Dang! Yeah, go get some sleep, John the John. Thank you so much for joining the stream. It was so much fun having you here, and you have such fantastic ideas. I bet your players are gonna absolutely love your session tomorrow. So thank you so much for taking part. Problem solved, Ella. That school sounds like a good time. Yeah. It's been cool. I'm taking a new media class, so I'm learning a lot about my degree choice right now. Classic Esper Q laughing track. Retro Doodles, I don't know if you remember me. Yes, of course I do. Of course I do. I remember pretty much everyone who's been in my chat. I'll be here all week. Good. Also, I may be live streaming tomorrow. I'm not sure. I also need to do some homework. For real. So we'll have to see. But if I stream, I will be playing some Undertale again, so feel free to stop by and watch. But yeah, and then I probably won't be able to stream. I'm trying to get a bunch of streams in while I can because I will not be able to stream for a while. Because I'm going to be visiting home a lot this upcoming weeks because there's a lot going on. And I gotta see Kiwi. So I'm not gonna be streaming very much, so maybe tomorrow. If not, maybe Monday. We'll have to see. But yeah. Thanks, cheers to all. Yes, cheers, John. I hope you have a great sleep. Question to all the chat. What is your most recent movie you've seen, and what are your thoughts on it? What a great question. It's a fantastic question. Let me think of the most recent movie I've seen. I watched Wicked 2. I think that was the most recent one. It was good. It made me cry. But yeah, I'd love to know your guys' answers. Oh my gosh. FNAF 2. I watched that too. It's so good. What a fantastic movie. I think they're doing a really great job with those movies. You think same as Esper. Fantastic. Hi. Oh, hi. Wait, who is that? Who is that? I gotta pull the chat back up. Hello, Evan! Hello. Can't wait for FNAF 3. Me either! I'm so excited. Hopefully it's gonna be a good time. Hopefully they're gonna do it justice. Otherwise, CSM Reze arc? What is that? What is that? It would have been Avatar 3. I haven't watched any of those movies. We just watched Marty Supreme today, and what a movie! Oh, okay. I haven't heard of that before. I'll have to look into it for sure. FNAF 3 movie's gonna be goated. Oh, yes. Oh, Chainsaw Man! Got it! Got it. Sorry, I'm texting people. Sorry. Let me focus on the stream. What is Marty Supreme about? It's getting really good reviews. Oh! Is that the ping pong movie? Oh, table tennis player. Marty? Okay, cool. I saw like a advertisement for that. So I saw a trailer for that one. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys for the great live stream. This was a lot of fun. Really got those creative juices flowing. Okay. I think it's time to wrap it up, gang. I'm running out of energy and I'm gonna go adventuring later, so I gotta take a little power nap before I leave. But thank you all so much for such a fantastic stream. It was so much fun. It was so much fun talking to you all. When are you going to play Undertale again? Great question. Either tomorrow or Monday. Yeah, probably around the same time that I've been streaming the past couple days, like 1 p.m. EST or something like that. We'll have to see. Maybe 2 p.m. We'll have to see. You did a presentation on the fantasy genre for college. You study film, and you mentioned Chainsaw Man. Oh, cool. Oh, before we end, do you want to invite back to Leeds? Wait, yes! I would love that. Oh my gosh. I miss you guys. Great stream, Missy. Thank you so much. It was so much fun. Please do a live on Pokemon. It's a Pokemon MMO and has the first 5 generations. Hold up. I think you just unlocked a core memory for me. I really remember that. Oh my gosh. I used to play this all the time. Holy cow. Oh, I used to play this so much with one of my like middle school friends. Wow, you just really unlocked a core memory. I think that's what it was. Anyway. You're studying film. That's fantastic. Okay, aside from that, this has been really fun. Hope you have a great rest of your day. This has been the sweetest of dreams. Toodaloo. Bye. Yes. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you so much for such a fantastic live stream. I will be back either tomorrow or the next day. I'll be sure to let you know on Instagram. But yeah, you beat all of the gyms in Ho, and it's a tough MMO if you want to do it live with viewers. Hey, that sounds like a cool idea. Maybe I'll have to look into it for the future. But yeah, okay, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you have such a fantastic rest of your day, rest of your night. Like Gipster was saying, have the sweetest of dreams if you're going to sleep. And goodbye everybody. Thank you so much for such a fun time. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't. We found out that Jodam wasn't subscribed, even though he's been around forever. You're slowly awaiting Esper threatening my... Oh no. Oh shoot. But I hope you all have such a fantastic day. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Goodbye.